Welcome. 100 QN, 100 quintillion. Hi. Hi. Wait, I'm live. Yes.
Small KineMaster watermark. Look. Guys, look what Angelo made. I don't care.
Hello, babe.
No. My ears, they feel like they have been teshed.
My ears feel like Kid Master got canceled for that.
Stop with your kind master. Okay, why do I sound like a female sometimes? Even I barely sound like a sore throat male. What is going on with me? Has my gender changed? Oh my God, I hope it's not changed. Oh God.
It is not enough to have a good mind. The main
Do not follow where the path may lead.
Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance,
Goodbye.
Finally, Mama. Those realistic voices were just wanting money. Well, who knows why everything costs money unless it's something bad or inappropriate. I know, right? All I hope is to extend money's existence on internet. Instead of money existing on internet, there could be game points like coins. Just like narrator's voice.
The title is not clickbait. Yesterday, I got tricked in an unexpected way into downloading a malicious PowerShell script that actually tried to auto-execute. But what saved me was my paranoid overkill security policies in Windows using a feature called App Locker, which most people don't use, and even I only set up recently. So what I'll do is explain how exactly I got bamboozled and what you should watch out for, also the lucky reason why I was able to dodge it, as well as taking a closer look at the malware to see what would have actually happened had it not been stopped. Oh, and be sure to stick around for the test where I ran the virus on a real physical computer. And I will go over how you can protect yourself against similar attacks without having to go full paranoid security like me. So here's the story. I was working on a project in Visual Studio. It was a C# project, and you can download packages for that from something called NuGet. And I was looking for the OpenAI package, which is ChatGPT. So I searched the different packages for OpenAI, and I saw one that claimed to be an official one with 250,000 downloads. It had the most out of any, so I thought that was the one. So I clicked to have Visual Studio download it, and at that point, I had already been tricked, but I had not realized it yet. But next, I saw what was the first sign that something was off, and that was that Visual Studio produced an error that there was an invalid character in the package name. It said the E was invalid, which I thought was weird. So I copied the name and put it into a Unicode inspector and saw that the E was a Cyrillic E and the N was an Armenian N, not Latin characters like the rest. I obviously thought that was weird, so then I looked at the info page on the NuGet site for the package, and the account was called NuGet Solutions, all right? And then I noticed that it had other packages, also all of them with hundreds of thousands of downloads, but they all claimed to be popular packages like Xbox and Discord, and they also had weird characters in them. And that's when I was like, oh, these are fake. Oh, and if you were wondering, basically all those downloads are fake. If you actually go to the full statistics on the NuGet page, you can see they're all unknown download sources. So I'm pretty sure not that many people are actually falling for this, fortunately. At this point, I knew the package was probably not just fake, but also malicious, though I hadn't actually used the package yet, so I wasn't sure if I had been infected with anything. So immediately I googled malicious NuGet packages and found a few articles that told me, yes, they are a thing. The article talked about how these malicious packages use a PowerShell script called init.ps1, and it takes advantage of some legacy feature where Visual Studio, if it sees that file name for a PowerShell script in that directory called tools, it will just automatically execute it immediately upon downloading the package and anytime you open the project too. So I did a search on my computer, and yes, sure enough, in the package directory, there was a PowerShell script called init.ps1. And when I looked inside it, yep, what it did was download and run a file called anthrax.bat, which was the actual malware payload. Now, me knowing that potentially the script could have been blocked by my app locker policies, I immediately rushed to the Windows Event Viewer and looked at the logs, and I was relieved to see that AppLocker had indeed prevented the script from running. And what's crazy and scary is I might not have even realized what had happened if it hadn't been for that error message about the invalid character that caused me to look more into it. So for this specific scenario, if you do use NuGet with Visual Studio, what you should do is, before you download any of the packages, even through Visual Studio, go to the actual NuGet gallery and look at the page for that package, and then look at the Package Explorer feature, and that'll show you what files are in it, and look for a tools folder, and specifically again in there, look for init.ps1, and that could be malicious. Just look what that file does.
Grupo Modelo quiere darnos un verano sin pedos, por eso los precios So guys, RV 2022 is back in business. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was any chance that you guys would want to follow my channel anymore. Just thanks for the 7 hundo. Yeah.
Subscribers, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I was wondering, why the fuck everyone begs for subs? Tell me why, please, for the god's sake. Oh, severe weather. Looks like it's possible for me to quit the internet for my whole entire life. Fine YouTube. I will watch ads and get a copyright strike every single day. I can't believe this shitty website anymore.
Winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Chance of rain 70%. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then mostly clear after midnight. Lows in the lower 70s. West winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming northwest around 5 miles per hour after midnight. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, sunny with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 90s. North winds around 5 miles per hour.
It's actually
becoming
possible for
southeast
US
in the
people to
afternoon.
quit internet.
Chance of rain 20%. This is NOAA weather radio station KEC 61 from Mobile, Alabama. We broadcast on a frequency of 162.55 megahertz from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. This is NOAA weather radio from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The current time is 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
But to be honest, why is this
The
audio
National
crappy?
Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Breton Sound, Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island, Louisiana, out 20 to 60 nautical miles, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island, out 20 nautical miles, Lake Borgne, Mississippi Sound, until 8:30 p.m.
Let's
Central
see if
Daylight
Mexico
Time.
is affected.
At
I
7
live in
p.m.
there.
Central Daylight Time, strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Horn Island to 14 nautical miles east of Eklosky, moving south at 20 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Ship Island, Chandler Sound, and Horn Island. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island, out 20 nautical miles. Severe thunderstorm watch number 539 has been allowed to expire for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. Repeating, the severe thunderstorm watch number 539 has been allowed to expire for
I can't see Mexico or US. Let me ask the people.
Severe thunderstorm watch number 539 has been allowed to expire for the following marine location: Mississippi Sound. Repeating, the severe thunderstorm watch number 539 has been allowed to expire for the following marine location: Mississippi Sound. A marine weather statement has been issued for the following areas: Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island, out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound. At 6:34 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated a cluster of strong thunderstorms capable of
Let's
producing
see
winds
if the
to
people
around
there
30
answer.
knots. This cluster of thunderstorms is generally located along a line extending from near Horn Island to 13 nautical miles southwest of Cat Island, moving southeast at 10 knots. Mariners can expect widespread gusty winds to around 30 knots, higher waves, and dangerous lightning strikes. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until this activity passes. Here's your marine forecast. On the weather map, light to moderate mainly westerly flow will remain prevalent through the weekend, with strong gusty winds occurring in the vicinity of showers and thunderstorms. A light diurnal pattern returns Monday through midweek on North Mobile Bay. For tonight, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming northwest late. Waves 1 foot or less. Showers and thunderstorms. For Sunday, northwest winds around 5 knots, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less. Showers and thunderstorms likely. For Sunday night, west winds around 5 knots, becoming northwest after midnight. Waves 1 foot or less. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. And for Monday, north winds around 5 knots, becoming south in the afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less.
Got him now.
Roblox is banning people for weird Roblox names again, and you might need to change your username. Cool new games being uploaded, a crazy new Roblox feature that might save your payment method to your account. You can now add and delete ever. The fact that it's official is just kind of blowing my mind. But now let's move on to the next story, which happens to be a new update to Roblox. Basically, it was this. So Bloxy News tweeted out, Roblox recently added a new setting to save your payment method to your account. You can now add and delete payment methods for individual purchases via the billing settings page on your account at checkout. TLDR, you can now save your credit card to your Roblox account, which if you can't tell why this could be a big problem, basically this means that if someone hacks your account, if Roblox has it set up like this, if someone hacks into your account, you can basically just use anyone's credit card. It's kind of like Discord, where if you actually get into someone's Discord account, you can just use their credit card to buy Nitro over and over and over again. And you know, this is kind of like a problem that isn't a big deal, because if you get hacked and someone buys a bunch of Robux and then they spend it on whatever, yeah, that's gonna suck, but you can always like reverse the purchases and stuff like that on any other website that has this. But on Roblox, if you reverse any purchases, your account gets terminated, guys. I think it happens on Discord too, but I think it's different for if you get hacked and stuff. But on Roblox, I imagine they're just gonna ban you. So TLDR, you can now save your credit card to your Roblox account, in which if a hacker gets into your account, he can then just spend money on your credit card. And if you attempt to cancel these purchases whenever you get hacked, you're probably gonna get terminated for it. Now, also, this whole feature is actually restricted to a lot of countries. I remember that. I remember when I actually looked at the Robux page recently, I had this option, and I just thought it was like weird. But yeah, it's actually restricted to 18 plus users, and it also is weird because it says it's not available in Canada. But I live there, and I had this option. So I don't know. Maybe they're wrong. And yeah, it's just a big list of countries that don't actually have this update, which is kind of good. These countries were saved, but that just means that whatever countries are not there are at risk, bro, of having like fraud committed with their credit card, and that's just kind of crazy and not cool. Quickest way to go broke, literally. And you can see like people are just posting like a bunch of like news stories about how kids spend like their parents' money because it's like saved onto the phone, and now it's just gonna be even easier because it's saved onto their account. So yeah, this is just gonna cause like a lot more drama than it needs to, and yeah, it's gonna be really bad. Scamming is about to get worse. Yeah, there's just a lot of negative comments about this. Like, I get what Roblox is doing here, but like at the end of the day, it's a kids platform, and kids are stupid, and they're gonna lose their account, and people are gonna spend thousands of Robux on their parents' credit card. Not cool. Now let's talk about another thing that is a bit interesting, and it's this new thing that's going on where Roblox is actually banning people again for their username. It's not as simple as just having YouTube in your name anymore, because I've seen people get banned for having TV in their name and just a lot more things, such as Ardite, who you probably know. He's a very, very popular developer, very popular on Twitter, just popular in general. Made a lot of cool games that you probably have played. And for some reason, Ardite was completely banned. Basically, it says, Roblox does not permit the use of off-site links of any kind. Links to Guilded, YouTube, Facebook, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch must be wrapped in the applicable policy API. We've seen this multiple times, but for some reason, he just got banned for the name Ardite because I guess he uses it on different platforms. So if you use your Roblox username anywhere else on Roblox or on the internet, so Twitter, YouTube, etc. So like me, how my name is the same on Twitter and YouTube and Roblox, I guess you have potentially like the ability to be banned. I don't know what's going on here, guys. But as you can see, it doesn't seem like a big deal because Ardite got banned in under 35 minutes. But that just means that there's a lot of people that, you know, are not verified. They're not big developers. They can't get contact with Roblox, and they might just be banned forever, which is kind of cringe. Roblox, please fix.
Booga booga.